not.
Hey, how do I share this out?
You go to the YouTube channel. Okay. Hi, everybody.
No, but I'm not on the YouTube channel.
Okay, you go to the YouTube channel. You go to on your phone. Usually, you go to this thing. It's called the YouTube app. Okay, and
I have one of those. I have one of those.
And then you scroll over to your favorite channel, the Snack Network.
No, this is what I get. Ready?
It is my turn to try the Jack Daniels and Coca-Cola mix.
Wait, but how do I see? Are we live?
No,
it just says upcoming.
Yeah, except when I click on it, we're live.
Are we live? Yeah, but it does not show us live.
It says upcoming, and then you click on it, and then it becomes live.
It says upcoming, and then you click on it, and then it becomes live.
Don't you love technology?
I don't know why it says upcoming. That's really dumb. I can't do anything about that.
I don't know why it says upcoming. That's really dumb. I don't know why it says upcoming. That's really...
Oh my God! In the loop.
This is how professional we are. Now, how do I share this?
You hit this thing. You get rid of the live chat, which comes up automatically, and then you click this little button. It has like a little arrow next to it. And it says share.
Oh yeah. Twitter.
And then you could hit the Twitter button, or you could hit copy link, like I'm going to, and then you could go over to your Discord app. Okay, and then you could say in the Snack Homies Discord, we're live.
Dude, I tweeted.
That's so cool. Actually, I got a notification. You tagged me.
Did I tag you? I just said the word Dave. I didn't even put at anything. I just wrote Dave.
Well, Twitter's broken these days.
Man, you're not kidding. All of these people complaining about Twitter.
I do not care about Twitter. I just let it go. It's gone.
I mean, is it though?
Yes. I mean, it's like it still exists, and there's a robot that tweets all our stuff for us. Hey, look, somebody joined our Discord.
Great. I mean, that's awesome. Yes.
Crazy Cow joined our Discord.
Yeah, Crazy Cow has that YouTube channel that's all about milk.
Yeah.
So Rachel says we're live, and Robbie Bobby Miller says, hey. Hi, Robbie Bobby Miller. We're actually going to start the show at some point. Technology's fun.
I promise I will. Okay. I just got to make sure that all 40 people in our Discord get a really obnoxious notification that we're live.
Yeah, no, that's good. Hey, Dave, I have something to try this time.
Oh,
I bought it. I bought it when I bought the last thing we tried on this, which was a month ago.
I changed my mind about what I was trying tonight because I need liquids that are not alcohol.
Yeah. So do I. I need liquids that are a lot more alcohol these days. Let me tell you what. Just a little snacky snack. I think a snacky snack. It cuts it off after the second S. Yes. Says, hey. Hi, Dave, from Little Snacky Snack.
Hey, Jen. What's going on? Welcome.
No. I want you to call her by her name here.
Just a little snacky snack?
There you go. Perfect.
Got it. Okay.
Got it. All right.
You ready for your favorite song, John?
Do it, Dave. Do it.
Delicious discussions. Come see Dave and Jonny taste something new. Delicious discussions. We'll answer your questions and we'll fight about food.
Welcome to Delicious Discussions, episode 6. I'm Dave Moore. Joining me, of course, is my man on the internet, Jonny _Casino.
Hi, Dave. You realize it took us a month to go from 5 to 6?
Yes. All right, listen. Let's address the lack of 3 weeks, okay?
Okay, let's do it.
Week 1, I'm sick in bed with COVID. Absolutely, 100% down with the sickness, if you'd like to say it, right? Got the
that gets me very disturbed.
Good job, John. And then so I'm laying there, not recording anything. Week two, Dave sounds like this. He's almost, hey, hey John, I was like, John, we could maybe do a show, but you're just gonna have to talk like 97% of the time, right? Just like,
yeah. And with that message, I'm like, I have been so busy. I don't even know what I have to say. Like I can ramble, but to talk about anything worthwhile 97% of the time ain't gonna happen.
yeah. So then week 3 rolls around, John. This one's on you.
Yeah, no, out of nowhere. Okay, so that day comes around. I'm all set. I've got my thing to try, all this stuff.
We
I'm
confirm in the
heading to work.
morning. I create the Twitter poll. We're all good. Like, it seems like
Yeah.
we're rolling. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm driving to work that morning, and my daughter's like, "Hey, Dad, I have a awards thing tonight." Had no idea. Funny story. Someone else who knew about it because they got the notification in the mail chose not to tell me.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
seems really
yeah.
helpful and supportive in all the great ways.
Yeah. So anyway, so had that award thing, which went well. My daughter got a couple awards. She's got a 4.0 average. She's in 9th grade. My
Wow.
son was not as thrilled to be there, but he was a good sport and did good. And by the time we got home, it was just too late.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sounds.
by the way, Dave, L.A. Navarro says hi.
Oh, hey. It's been some minutes.
It's
Like,
I'm sure it's been many minutes.
many minutes. John, we have lots of things to go over tonight. You told me you had a story, although I have questions. So
Wait, do you have questions before or after the story?
I don't know. You tell me which one's more important. It's a story related to the thing I have questions about. It's in our title today.
Oh, yeah, I don't even know what the title is.
Okay.
Look, life has been insane lately. Life has been insane. I had the kids last week, and it was just like one thing after another, doing kids, doing doctor's appointments, doing work. I have this huge work thing coming up in April that is just going to rock my April, but we have to prepare for it. It has been just one thing after another, and then Monday comes around. So Monday morning, normally I'd get up early. I didn't have the kids. I would go to work early. I'd spend a long day at work getting all these things done. But my daughter had a dentist appointment,
I was
and
going
did
to
not.
say another awards ceremony.
No, she had a dentist appointment. I knew about it, so I kind of knew this was coming. It turns out though she didn't have school. They just had a random day off school. So I'm like, all right, well, I'll take you to dentist. We're gonna be there for a while. She's got Invisalign instead of braces, so like they had to like put these little things on her teeth to get like the next set of them going.
Let me know how that goes. Just out of curiosity.
It's going well for her, but like it depends. Like my son's gonna need braces, but my daughter can get away with Invisalign.
I had like 4 years. I had 4 years of braces, headgear, the whole shebang, and my teeth are still messed up. It's great. I had an expander. I had an expander, John. You know what an expander is? It's a giant piece of metal that you shove in the back of your throat, and then every night you lay down on the what do you call it? The seat by the window, a window seat, and your dad shoves a key up into your mouth and turns it so that it can flip over because you couldn't do it yourself because you were like 7 or whatever.
This sounds terrible, Dave.
And I remember this vividly.
Okay, so my daughter's appointment. She has to get like these extra things put on her teeth. So we knew it was going to be a while. So I talked to my coworker, my boss knew. I'm like, look, like I'm gonna do this, and I'm either gonna go into work for a few hours, or I'm gonna go to my girlfriend's house and work from there. Actually be able to see her for the first time in like a week. Because normally on Mondays, if I don't have my kids, I go stay with my girlfriend, see her kids, just have some time with them. We could do this appointment. Camille is like, hey, I'd really like Starbucks afterwards. And I'm like, you know what? That's fine. Like you had to go through this thing. I'll get you Starbucks. That's fine.
You earned it. That's the dentist appointment reward. I pretty much could go get whatever I wanted after the orthodontist. Pretty much whatever I wanted.
Yeah. So there's like a Safeway in the same parking lot. So we drive over to the Safeway, go in, I get a coffee, she gets a coffee, like this frou coffee that she thought was amazing. She gets a breakfast sandwich, all this stuff. Pulling out of this this shopping center is terrible. It's 2 lanes going each way, and like there's always traffic coming from one way or other. So you either have to risk it or you have to wait forever. And I'm like, you know what? I'm happy just to wait. Like I'm gonna play this safe, right?
You're in your work truck.
Yeah, I'm in my giant work truck that I've still only been driving for like less than 2 months. I'm still getting used to the size of it, right?
All right.
Like
All right.
to the extent today where I went, I was on the road a lot today, and I had to go through like to get fast food because I was just starving and I was on the road and I wasn't expecting to be. I got out and walked in because I did not like the drive-through at this place. It's like I was like, I'm not sure I can navigate it in this truck. So, so anyway, so I'm waiting there forever. I've got my water in one cup holder. I only got 2 cup holders in the front. So I got my water in one cup holder. I've got my coffee in the other. Camille's got her coffee like between her lap, between her legs and her lap, and she's got her like breakfast sandwich in the bag. Finally get this open spot. Like I see a cop down there, so I'm also like really not going to like try to risk anything pulling out of this. Right. So like I wait. There's a gap. I go. I'm cruising along. Camille and I are talking, having a good time. I go 1/10 of a mile before like this light that I'm about to cross. It's the green light. I get up on the green light. A police officer who was stopped at the perpendicular light flips on his lights and guns it. So coming like directly across me. The second this guy does this, I hit my brakes. It is wet because it has been raining because I live in Washington where that's all it does. I slid. Boom. Caught the back end of this cop car. It's an SUV. It was a Ford Explorer. Middle of the intersection. The very middle of my truck with the very like butt end of this Explorer just nailed it. Now there was 100% nothing I could do. Like the second he took off, because he wasn't like he was driving down the road and came across the light. He was stopped as the first car in this light and then went. Right.
Okay. Yeah.
So I nail him. Just boom, nail him. Right now. So I come to a stop. Camille's in tears. Her coffee is all over my floorboard, which it's a work truck. Like it is the epitome of a work truck. So like it is just a rubber down there. Like there's no carpet down there at all.
This seems like the minor part of this problem. John just hit a cop.
Yeah, no. My coffee stayed in the cup holder, but like the top popped off and it exploded out on my leg. Right. So like my leg is now covered in coffee. So I'm looking at her. She's in tears, and I'm like, "Are you okay?" Like airbags didn't go off. I didn't hear anything hit. I'm like, "Are you okay?" And she's like, "I'm sorry, I spilled the coffee on the floor." I'm like, "Camille, no, like this is not your fault." That's like that. Are you okay? And she's like, "Yeah." She's like, "Yeah, I think so." So I pull up and pull off to the side. The cop is still in the intersection, so I get out. I'm like standing in the middle of the road, walking up towards this cop, like make sure he's okay. Right. And he comes out and he's like, is everyone okay? And he obviously he was fine. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, dude, I don't know what just happened. Like you just kind of came out. I did everything I could to stop. I don't know what happened. And he's like, yeah, man, whatever. Yeah. And so eventually like, I pull into this, like, there's a restaurant right there, this really tight parking spot. I pull in there because he kind of like, hey, yeah, pull into there. So I pull into there and he grabs stuff and like people come around. All of a sudden this dude like walks up to my door and like taps on my window and I roll it down. He's like, man, I saw everything that happened. Here's my name and number. I'm like, thank you, man. Like, I know this was not my fault. I know there was nothing I could do. Thank you. If I need it, I'll use it.
Right.
A lady from the restaurant comes out, said that like everyone in the restaurant saw it happen. And like half the people eating there started like writing up reports and like submitting them to the cops, like telling them like what happened and how it wasn't my fault, which is great, which is super great. The only problem I have with any of that is like, I wonder how many of those people are doing it because like there's this like thing out there to hate cops these days. And I don't like that.
It's just drama. They just like drama, John. They didn't see anything. They didn't see anything.
No. 100%. Because like the way this restaurant is sitting and where it happened, so many people saw it all, especially because like there was like a loud sound of me like trying to stop. So anyway, so this goes on and like they come, they get all the information. They have like some code enforcement person come up. And basically by the end of this, I'm like obviously this isn't my fault and they know it. And it has played out where it is not my fault. But then so the truck is drivable. It's mostly cosmetic damage.
Right.
I had to spend hours on the phone because it's a work truck. So like going through that process. So I take it up. I take it up to get the estimate on it. I drop Camille off. I take it up to get the estimate on it. And like the mechanic comes out. So I'm like, look, can you have a mechanic just come out for a second to like take a quick look to make sure I'm not missing anything, make sure the thing is drivable as it is in case, for a while.
Yeah.
Mechanic comes out. He's like, what happened? I'm like, I hit a cop at an intersection. And the guy tries to like fist bump me. And I felt dirty.
That's weird.
Yeah. Like I felt dirty. I'm like, no, I don't want to promote like this mindset that this guy has. So anyway, so the truck's drivable. I went to work the next day. Ended up taking Camille to get her checked out by a doctor because she's sore and whatever. But I think overall okay.
Yeah.
Shook
it up. Shook it up.
Oh
probably.
my God, she was so shaken, and for like days she's like, it feels like a dream. It just feels like a dream.
Is that her first car accident?
That she's old enough to remember. When she was a little tiny baby, we got rear-ended once.
Okay, but nothing that she'd actually remember.
Yeah, and not like a sliding into another vehicle. I mean,
yeah, like, no. This is a thing that happens. Everybody experiences it. She's about the age that everybody this is going to happen at least once in everybody's life. Sadly,
yeah.
But that first time is scary. Like,
yeah, she was shaken. She was shaken, and yeah, but she's okay. She's okay. She continues to make jokes about it every time we see a police officer. She tells me not to hit him.
That's good. That's good. That means she's dealing with it appropriately. The trauma is waning. That's good.
Yeah. Look. She's my daughter. We deal with things by making jokes about them. God, that's how it goes.
Well, John, we have other things to do, but we have to taste something new because this is the Snack Network where we taste food to boost your mood and taste something new. John, what did you bring with you today?
Okay, so when I went to the store and I bought, I think it was like a beer or something, and the last time I tasted, it's been a month. I can't remember. I like to walk down the aisle that has like the Asian and Hispanic food and just randomly see what's there. And so I grabbed something. It's not dried squid this time, although that was amazing and delicious. But I got this. This is a filled snack cake. This is by Ganzito, and it made me think about. I think it made me pick this up because we had the whole thing about Little Debbie's, which are just filled things. So this looks like it's two snack cakes. Looks like there's a cake and what is some kind of red filling or blood. I'm not sure, and then some kind of white filling, and then chocolate around it. I normally don't like these things at all.
Everything you're saying about this just sounds, more Little Debbie crap that no one wants.
Here's the best part. I pull it out of this wrapper, right? The bigger wrapper, to which case it's in a miniature thing where there are two individually wrapped ones inside it. Like, okay, so we're going to open one of these.
Somebody will eat the other one.
No, the other one's probably getting thrown away unless this thing ends up oddly delicious like the rice pudding I got from the gas station. Okay.
That snack, I still hate Little Debbie cakes.
Yeah, me too, but I'm about to eat this. It looks like there's kind of like some like almost like some chocolate sprinkles on top.
Okay.
I don't know what flavor this is going to be, Dave, and I don't know what the white stuff is.
It's chocolate, John.
No,
frosting.
No. The black stuff is the brown stuff is chocolate. The white stuff is probably not chocolate. This is the most hesitant I've been to take a bite of something ever with you.
It's a snack cake. You ate the dried squid. Do you think this is going to be worse? I mean, it might be dry and awful, but it's not going to be bad.
It's definitely dry. Like this thing is so dry.
Yeah, because no one's bought that. It's been on the shelf for 6 years.
No, it hasn't expired yet.
Yeah,
I made sure we had to try it. We had to try it within the next 14 days. Oh, it expires at the end of the month. Okay. Oh my God, that was so dry. The chocolate's okay. The cake part is insanely dry. It leaves that weird feeling, like a weird waxy feeling in your mouth.
Like every Little Debbie cake. I'm just gonna keep throwing shade.
Yeah, like every Little Debbie cake, but also like something else. I can't think of what it is right now. I'm going to have to take another bite because I'm not sure what the filling is.
So I'm going to be the opposite of it.
I just want you to know that I just got sent a picture from your amazing girlfriend, who I love dearly. I absolutely love Rachel. But it's a screenshot of me taking a bite of this thing. Thanks, Rachel. I'm taking one more bite so I can figure out what the red filling is. Make sure it's not blood.
I've got clear fruit, kiwi strawberry water. The opposite of being dry.
Dave, can you pass them over to me?
Yeah, here you go. Here, hold on. I'll even open it for you.
I got pour it in.
I've tried like 4 of these. I only reviewed one on the channel. It was terrible that I reviewed. The other ones were too flavorful, which is weird for flavored water to say.
Yeah, what do you mean too flavorful?
Like it tastes too much like the flavor that it's supposed to be, but not watery enough for flavored water.
And this was a bad thing?
Yeah, believe it or not, that's a bad thing. All right. This smells horrendous. Definitely kiwi first.
Wait. What's the flavor on it?
Kiwi strawberry.
Now, in general, do you like kiwi strawberry?
No, not usually.
Okay, well then this is wonderful.
Let's go. Oh, this one actually tastes like water.
Well, that's a start.
I'll give it that. It's weird. It smells like kiwi and then strawberry, but it tastes the opposite. It tastes like strawberry with a hint of kiwi on the end. Kiwi. It's not bad. It's not good. It doesn't taste. It kind of tastes a little bit like medicine.
Oh, that's always wonderful.
You know what? I kind of hate it, but also kind of like it at the same time.
Okay, Dave, I've got a couple things here before we dive into the questions that you have for me.
Yes. Okay.
One, and maybe we've talked about this on another show at some point, but I've been driving a lot more, and I've like cut down on the podcasts that I'd listen to.
Yeah.
So like now I'm listening to all my podcasts on 1x speed instead of like 1.5, 1.7.
Yeah.
Listening to the morning stream, going from 1.7 to 1, so different in ways that you wouldn't expect, right? Like, yeah, you expect the voices are going to be slightly higher or whatever, but like Scott Johnson sounds like he's stoned when you listen to him at 1 speed when you're used to at 1.7. But also there's like little things. So like after the break, there's this music that plays. Like after the first music break, there's like music that plays to like bring them back into the show. And hearing that at 1x speed when you're used to it at 1.7, you're like, when's this ever going to end? How long is this thing?
This is Yeah. No, I agree. It's very weird. I don't listen to that show at 1.7 anymore. I used to.
So did I until I don't know. A month ago.
I don't know. I find that show in particular just like I don't know. It's essential to my existence. I've been listening to that show since like late 2012.
Okay,
right?
But were you okay yesterday when the show didn't come out?
Yeah, because I'm like 3 episodes behind. It's fine. I let it build up, and then I'm always a couple days behind, and then there's always episodes. I do not like when they take a whole week off, though. That kind of stresses me out a little bit. I'm kind of like, all right, I guess I'll listen to someone else this week. Maybe I'll catch up on Adam. Good thing he only puts out 1 episode a month, so I'm good.
Yeah.
But exactly enough episodes to catch up on Adam for an entire week.
But by the way, Rachel, yes, I have a cat. Again, I've had him for probably a couple months now. He was one that was adopted in my former life, and always liked me the best. And my kids enjoy having a cat here, so I took him in from my former life. Cats
aren't a lot of work.
They're not. I can go stay overnight somewhere if I need to, and I just make sure he's got extra food, and he survives. He knows it though. He knows it. If I put that overnight bag down, he stares at me and he like rolls all over it like you ain't going nowhere. And then like when I get home, he like meows at me and he's like, "Sir, you did not fill my food up enough." I'm like, Sorry, Charles.
All right. We got to talk about this, John. It's really important. We talked about it last week pre-show. If you're a patron over at patreon.com/the Snack Network, where you can support us for even just $1 a month to make this show, you get this pre-show and post-show, this show that we recorded just now, that we're recording at this moment. We talked about this, John. You have installed a bidet. Okay. This is, nobody knows.
We're doing this. This is like the opposite of the Food Network. This is like the post show.
Yeah,
of like this is food thing.
This is the post Food Network now. Welcome to it. Okay,
it's called What Happens After You Eat.
Okay, listen, this is important. Most of the people in this chat room have not listened to our previous podcast. Maybe that's not true. Okay, but there has been a long discussion between you and I about the desire to just do it, get a bidet, right? And John finally in his new life, right, has decided.
Hold on a second. Was it the last episode that we talked about this?
That's how long it's
been. Okay. So let's get into a couple of things here real first.
Okay.
You and I were talking pre-show, and I mentioned it to you.
Yeah, that you would install it, but we couldn't talk about it on the show because of your lady friend. Okay.
Yeah, because I did not want Carrie to know about it before she got here. So we recorded on Thursdays. She was going to be over on Friday. I did not want her to know ahead of time because I kind of wanted that little bit of like surprise whenever she saw it.
But you told me.
But I told you. And here's the thing with like why I wanted a little bit of surprises. Like this has come up in conversations with Carrie and I where I'm just like, I want one. And she's like, I know you're going to get one eventually. Because she knows I'm just going to do random nonsense. And she stays with me. So right. I can't explain that one, but anyway, seriously, no one can. So she comes over on Friday. She comes over on Friday and she walks in and I give her a hug. Like I'm in the kitchen cooking because she usually gets here, dinner time-ish on Fridays. So I'm getting dinner ready for us. And she comes in, she usually goes up and changes, kind of gets comfortable or whatever. And she goes to go upstairs and I'm like, hey, just be careful about the water pressure. And she's like, what? And I'm like, yeah. Just be careful about the water pressure. And she looks at me and I'm like keeping a dead straight face the best I can, which I can't do right now while I'm telling this story, but like a lot of times I can do it pretty well. Mm-hmm. She's like, am I missing something? I'm like, no. I just want you to be careful with the water pressure. And she's like staring at me because she knows something's up. Yeah, she knows
something. You handed her on a platter that there's something up, just not what it is.
Yeah, but I didn't want her to get hurt. Okay, like let's be honest here. Like I did not want to injure my girlfriend. So I had to say that, and I knew that when she saw it, she would understand what I was referencing. And then she's like. And she asked me a few more times, and I'm like, no, it's nothing. Like you're good.
You'll understand.
No, I didn't even say that. I didn't want to say you'll understand when you see it because then she knows to be looking for something. I was just playing it cool because I don't know if you know this. I'm a cool cat.
Yeah, definitely. You're definitely handled this perfectly well so far. Okay.
Yeah. Super smooth. She never saw it coming. And so, hi, Justin Stafford. So.
Justin! I don't have any. I feel like I should do a shot. He just does shots on TikTok all the time now. That's what I see, Justin. That's all I can keep up with. I don't have something.
So she comes down and I don't remember what she said. Like I said, I'm downstairs cooking. So I can't even hear like if the bathroom if the bathroom toilet, like the toilet flush or anything like that. So, but I think she used it. I don't know. I think she basically came down. She's like, I'm scared to use that. And I'm just like, but you're intrigued. Like, you're scared, but you're intrigued. So,
we're all a little scared. Let's be honest.
Yeah. So anyway, I've had it now for like a month.
Right. So now I can get a full blown update. How's it doing?
Okay. So let me a couple things.
Okay.
Ideally, I would have like the $300 model, the one that not only has the heated water.
Okay, but see, but prior to this moment just now, you told me that it didn't matter which one I got.
No, and it doesn't, and it's fine. Like honestly, once again,
I'm gonna get the one with the heated seats. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, look. If you're willing to pay the money for it, and you have a way to get power over to your toilet, get the heated seats.
It's already there. They already ran the power. The power's already there. Literally, I don't have to do any electrical work. It's literally already done.
Okay, then I would say that's the route to go. I would also say if you're going to put the money into it, and I don't know what the price difference, I don't know how much extra it is, get the one with the blow dryer. Just get the one with the blow dryer. Why?
Okay, so you
because it's cool.
Actually, because it's cool, and you don't need paper then.
I mean, okay, so like I'm trying to figure out how to answer some of these questions without going into things that's going to be like, gross. But
listen,
like,
I want to know the truth. I want to know the truth, the straight truth. Your child, turn this off for a moment. Okay. Is your ass cleaner, John? Does it feel better?
Yes, 100%. It feels better using this. Is it always perfect every time? Maybe not. But it's
Can I
Carrie is hold on. Carrie is probably watching me talk about this right now.
Can I follow this up right now with it wasn't always perfect before either, John?
I mean,
like
it just took a lot more work before.
Yeah, but now now it's
now here's the hard part is right.
Okay.
So I'm the kind of person that like I use public bathrooms, I use porta potties, but only standing up. If I got to sit, I'm doing that at home. The exception is if I'm going to be doing like if I'm like staying someplace. So like if I go to Carrie's house or something like that, it's usually the only time.
like a hotel, like a hotel even, obviously.
Well, yeah, but I don't stay in hotels now.
Yeah, now.
Although I might in April, who knows? We'll see.
Coming to see me? My birthday? Let's party. Let's go.
No, I'm working 6/10s. It's actually going to be more like 6/12s.
Okay.
Or 7/12s all throughout April. So, but anyway, but now it's like I see a toilet. I'm like, it doesn't have a bidet. Like, what am I supposed to do?
Okay.
Here's what I can say. Here's what I can say to all you people out there.
All right.
You can get a bidet for $35 on Amazon. That works very well.
A little more than that. Just go.
Hold on. I got to sell it as it is, right? So it's going to work well. It might be cold. Doesn't bother me. I don't even notice the water temperature. And I live in Seattle, and I've used it when it was like freezing at night.
Okay. Can I ask you a follow-up question to that statement? Do you notice the water? Sure. Do you notice that the water temperature is colder, like on your hands? This is not as gross of a question, right? Just
I don't wash my hands with the bidet.
I meant like you're in your normal sinks, John, right now. Like the water in Cleveland is colder.
Yeah. Okay. So you're talking about, do I notice that it's colder now compared to the summer, or do I notice it's colder washing my hands compared to using a bidet?
It's colder now because it's winter and not summer. Like, do you notice it? Do you notice that as a thing currently, like when washing your hands in your normal sinks?
So ask me in August, I guess. Like it's hard for me to say because I only lived in this house. I've only lived in this house since I think I moved in here sometime in September. And so it was already chilly. It was already getting cold. I have not noticed a major temperature difference in the water from like kind of cold outside to freezing cold outside, but I'm sure there is some.
So Rachel and I drink the tap water, no big deal, right? But in the summer, there's a thing about how our water works, which is if you turn it on, right? It's not cold. It takes about 15 seconds to get cold. Okay, which is an insane amount of time. It is coming out cold, but it doesn't immediately come cold, right?
So I definitely have experienced this when living in hotter places, right? Where like
right now when I turn the sink on and I just the cold spigot, it's ice cold. It is cold. you're like, that is freezing.
Yeah, that's probably more like what I don't know if it's to the extreme that you're talking about, but that's probably more of what the water is like here. If I turn it on, start washing my hands, but with your hands, you're gonna feel it more.
I did that, but see, I don't want to get a burst of that water in that place. That just
okay.
That
but so okay. Here's what I can say.
Okay,
if I turn the water on right now, my sink, and put my hands under it, I'm like, damn, that's cold. That's way colder than I want it to be. That does not feel comfortable.
Okay.
At the same time, I could use a bidet and be like, I don't really notice. It's such a small stream, right? It's not like you're getting splashed with like a sizable amount of water over a sizable area. It's a small stream.
I've never experienced it, so I don't know. And this
Dave,
is why.
Okay. This is kind of what you and I talked about before. You get the $35 one. See what you think about it. If you like it but want to go better, take that one, move it to the downstairs bathroom.
Yeah, the electrical
nicer one for the upstairs one.
The electrical's not as convenient. There is plugs in the downstairs bathroom, right? And it's on the opposite side of the. You're facing the outlet. You're facing the outlet versus there's already an outlet literally behind the toilet in the upstairs one. So like hooking it up to the upstairs toilet, 5 seconds, right? No big deal. Downstairs, something's got to get done.
Yeah. So like,
right, I've considered that, right? It's just buy the cheap one, try it. If I love it, upgrade to the really, really, really nice one.
Yeah, but because I'll tell you right now. Okay. Like there's a number of concerns I had going into this. Like, how do you dry off? Right? Because you see there are things that are advertised, and I'm not sure like if there's specific countries that do it this way normally or whatever, but it's like a towel that you use. No, I am not drying off with a towel after using that.
Somebody online at some podcast at some point said like you still use toilet paper just to dry off.
Yeah, you do. Because if you were to use a towel, that would be gross.
I agree with you. I'm just acknowledging the very little information I have.
But if you have one of the nice ones, and like the nice ones are amazing. Like I have read up on some of these where like you can basically put like, oh, I'm a person going number 2, or oh, there's a little switch for a female going number 1, and it like moves the nozzle like to a slightly different location. Right. And then there's like heated and then there's drying, and you turn it on. And it's like, like a freaking leaf blower starts shooting up your backside.
Yeah. But if it's warm air, it might feel kind of good.
I think that's the way to go.
All right. I'm good to it.
I mean, it's like paying 17 prostitutes to do it for you, like just to blow on you.
This took a dark turn. Okay. We've gone too far. All right.
Look, I know people who have spent way too much time in countries like Singapore while in the Navy. And even though like I went to Singapore, I did not experience this, but I've heard stories. I think there's people out there you can make that happen.
So everything is cleaner, feels good. You've experienced. How are you drying off?
I mean, just use toilet paper.
All right, still wasting paper, still hurting the planet. I see how it is. Okay, moving on. Yeah. Hey, John.
Yeah.
You know what else we did a month ago?
We talked about fries, and I kicked your butt online.
Yeah, what in the actual hello, internet? Okay, we did want to pull up on last week. What? Okay, one. Why did anybody vote for Burger King? Excuse me.
No, that's a solid question. Here's the thing. I remember when Burger King started doing the crispier fries, and this was many years ago. But they started advertising. They had these crispier fries, and I think Burger King's fries are absolute garbage. But I remember like they did that. They're like, hey, we got these crispier fries, blah blah. And then Jack in the Box responds with, hey, yeah, but we've been doing it for years. And I'm like, that is not the flex you think it is, right? Like, no, that's a terrible fry.
I've never had Jack in the Box.
They're like Burger King ones.
Burger King fries. Okay, number one, Burger King fries are the worst. The people that voted for Burger King fries, I don't know what's wrong with you. Please check everything. Go to a doctor. You need a full body scan. Like everything needs to be checked.
At least a a head scan. But here's my one problem with your with the poll you put up.
There wasn't enough choices because I couldn't add more.
I mean, there's that, but like you had Checkers on there, but Checkers is a decently regional thing. I have never lived somewhere where there was a Checkers.
I put Checkers Rallies because it's two separate places. We have Checkers.
Yeah, but I've never lived anywhere where either one of those are, and I've lived in a lot of places.
But those fries are good.
Well, they might be good, but Freddy's fries are good, right? There's a lot of places.
No one has Freddy's. No one has Freddy's. The closest Freddy's is a 48-minute drive away.
Yeah, that's actually probably closer than the closest Checkers or Rallies to me. Right? I'm just saying, like, that was my only problem. It's like,
okay,
it's hard to get voting when there could be a chunk of people that have absolutely no idea what that person's fries are. Because like I said, Freddy's fries are great. Or what's the other one that's just like Freddy's, but it's probably up more your way.
Steak and Shake.
No, Steak and Shake and Freddy's aren't the same. I can't think of what the place is called. It's like a smash burger, and they also do frozen custards. And dear Lord, frozen custards are amazing.
Culver's?
Yeah, Culver's.
Our friends over at Culver's, you mean the company that sent us a plush and glasses and free T-shirts and sent us with a bunch of coupons to go get the Curter Burger for free? You mean that Culver's?
Culver's is good. Culver's is really good. And their cheese curds are on point. And their fries, I think, are pretty good. I think every time I actually got cheese curds, but I think their fries are the similar as Freddy's and are pretty good. And let me ask you a question real quick.
Okay. I'm going to say this. Everybody loves the burgers at Culver's. I really like that spicy chicken sandwich. I'm just going to throw it out there. It's real good.
Yeah, I never had it. I just had burgers because their burgers are good and they're smash. And I actually made a smash burger at home and it turned out great. You like Rally's fries?
Yes, I do, but it's the only thing that they have that's good.
Okay, do you and Rachel fight about this? Because Rachel says Rally's fries are not good.
I don't think she's gone to Rally's in the entirety of the time we've been together. I don't think we've gone to Rally's.
I don't know. She says it's good. She also points out that Buffalo Wild Wings has good cheese curds. And look, here's the deal.
Did you say
cheese curd? Fried cheese curd?
Buffalo Wild Wings. She's gonna come downstairs right now. She's just gonna come. I don't have no, I don't have a microphone set up for her. She could get on here and yell at us. I don't like Buffalo Wild Wings in general. So
I do like their cheese curds.
I don't care about cheese curds. No offense, Culver's. I like your cheese curds, but I don't care about cheese curds.
All she is saying is that Buffalo Wild Wings had good cheese curds. She didn't say anything about the chicken. Now, granted, I actually like Buffalo Wild Wings, and the thing I like about them over some other wing places is the sauce selection that they have. I like specific sauces that they have that I have a harder time finding at other places.
They have a good sauce selection. They also compete. They compete more with like Quaker steak, in my opinion.
I have never been to a Quaker steak. They don't have them here.
God, I mean, they're all closing because new management is destroying that company. So I don't know what else to tell you, but it's okay. It'll be fine.
It'll so be fine.
All right. I put McDonald's on this fries poll, okay? McDonald's fries are like their own thing because they're either really, really, really good when they're fresh, but if they're not 100% fresh, they're not great. They might as well just be thrown out. They become disgusting nonsense. Right?
Yeah.
I still put it here.
But they're still better than Burger King. Even if they're bad, they're better than Burger King.
I put this poll up before Gristle over on TikTok went to Five Guys and was saying that Five Guys fries are the worst fries.
Five Guys fries are good.
Five Guys fries are the best fries. Are you serious?
Okay, look, I'm having a hard time remembering exactly how they cut the fries. It's been probably a couple of years since I've been to Five Guys. I know I really like Five Guys fries, but to say they're the best, I would have to go have them again to remind myself of how they are.
They're so good. They're so good. And the Cajun fries, perfect. Flawless.
Okay.
So they got in a big debate about the grease and how the grease sucks and they're just getting mushy, soft fry. I've never experienced this ever. Not Five Guys. They're perfectly. Sometimes you get like one soft fry, but you get like 800. I don't. Oh, we got a big comment.
Yeah, well, it's from I don't know, some random thing. By the way, speaking of the comments, besides like some of these people that that are just now learning who I am and will still always love you more. And Rachel, who I'm just gonna say Rachel loves me more.
That's 100% false. I hope. Jesus Christ, help us all.
What is this field posture thing? Field posture, whatever. It seems like it must be a spam type thing because it's got like one post as NBA Nonsk table is any on a that your children dies in school. Don't blame on cop not doing nothing for children cop trying to save they children in school because they can't family hell. Like, it's like the most nonsensical thing that just does not, like, whoever made this bot that is sending this stuff is like,
it's been a long time since you and I've done some live shows, John. This is what the spam bots are all like. They're all like this. It's
amazing. As school assistant coach, they are sorority guard. Why they not saving they children in school, dude?
I can't do anything on my end to remove that. Rachel, tonight, remind me to make you an admin so you can start handling stuff.
No, it's funny because I did not notice this earlier, but I just noticed it now that Rachel actually made a comment after one of those about how great these spam bots are. Also, Rachel posted my name with green hearts next to it. I'm just saying.
Actively betrayed. All right. Here's the problem with this entire poll, though. Let's break this down.
Wait, no. Hold on. You're about to say that the problem deals with the fact of who won.
Yeah, the problem is who won. Chick-fil-A won. Screw you, Chick-fil-A.
No, Chick-fil-A's fries are legit.
Okay, Chick-fil-A is an awful company. That's a whole nother problem. We're not even going to debate
that. Okay, hold on a second.
Okay. All right, John.
Hold on. We're not going to get into a debate. We're not going to get a debate over the whole thing. Right. But is it off a company, or do you just not agree with some of its things?
I don't agree with the person who runs the company. How about that?
Okay, that works.
That's because that's true. Because it's not. It's there's franchises and things that are fine, right? And that's how we have to look at that. All right. We have to acknowledge how crappy it is before we talk about how Chick-fil-A's fries suck.
No, Chick-fil-A. Okay, first of all, Chick-fil-A is legit. Apparently, they're actually building a Chick-fil-A. They are building a shopping center, like a 1/10 of a mile from my house, like just across the most major road that my neighborhood is kind of on, which is going to insanely increase the traffic. But yeah, no, I saw that. I wasn't going to comment. I'm not going to be outdone here.
I think I got more hearts.
Yeah, but yours are purple. Mine were green. So
yeah, well purple's
one green one equals 10 purple ones. Everyone knows this. It's exchange rate.
Yeah, well, I think it's false. So okay, waffle fries suck.
No, okay. Is it what is it about waffle fries that make you so mad?
Because they're never crispy. They're never crispy. Nothing about them is crispy. They're always
wait. Hold on a second. But hold on a second. We just said that Burger King's got the worst fries, and they're the crispy ones.
No, they're never crispy. Burger King's
fries are always too crispy.
No, false.
Yeah, no, that is the thing about Burger King and Jack in the Box is they have these crispier fries. You can like flick them and they make ting 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 sounds.
Well, Gristle went into a big debate about how much he hates Five Guys for being too expensive and that the fries suck, and then applauds Burger King for having great burgers and great food. And I haven't been to Burger King in like a decade, so like part of me feels like I need to go reevaluate Burger King. But I remember everything.
Well, okay, what 100% you need to go evaluate their fries before you speak about them, right? Like,
it's been a long time. It's been. I remember them as big, not like wedges that were not good. Like,
okay, that is not what Burger King fries are anymore. They are squares. They're the same basic shape as McDonald's, but bigger. But bigger. That's what I remember. And they are way too crispy, and so therefore they suck. Like I don't want a super crispy fry.
I'm gonna have to reevaluate Burger King. This sucks. I don't want to go to Burger King.
I mean, Whoppers are good. Have you ever had a Whopper?
It's been I used to like a Whopper, and it's just been a long time. Like I remember a couple. I mean, it's been a while, but when I went and got a couple Whoppers, I remember going, "These suck." Like I got a couple like just in a row that were just kind of like, "These aren't good." Like and from different locations even, and being like, "I'm done."
Here's what I'll say: a Burger King burger is better than any McDonald's burger out there. The Whopper is better than any McDonald's burger I have ever had. The meat actually tastes better.
Well, McDonald's burgers suck.
Yeah, and I've had way too many of them this week.
I just don't get burger. That's why I get nuggets at McDonald's.
Yeah, well, so does my daughter. So you and my 15-year-old, or almost 15-year-old, can both get chicken nuggets together at McDonald's. What's my cat doing? Charles, what are you doing?
Charles,
don't give me that look. Come here, sweet boy.
I don't. Burger King feels like a long time since I've been there, but I still threw it. Okay, well, back to Chick-fil-A. It's overrated. Everything about Chick-fil-A is overrated.
Chick-fil-A. So okay, first of all, Chick-fil-A, their chicken nuggets. It's different than if you go to almost anywhere else because it's almost like well, first of all, it tastes like real chicken and not processed chicken. But they do something with that batter that their chicken nuggets are good. Their chicken nuggets are good. But what I really, really love, and I've only been to Chick-fil-A once in the last 6-8 months because I took my kids there. So I had a gift card. But they have this like Cobb salad that's got like chopped up chicken nuggets in it with this like cilantro ranch dressing. Oh, it's weird. So good. It is so good.
Where else do you get waffle fries, John? You're loving these waffle fries for some reason. I just don't understand it.
I mean, I don't have a thing where it's like, oh, I need waffle fries. Waffle fries are better than every other fry. I just think that they work well at Chick-fil-A. And I do enjoy a waffle fry. Like, it's cool. You're like, hey, look at this. It's a cool looking fry. It's a waffle fry. I should make some homemade waffle fries sometimes. I saw how they're cut. Like it was this, and right now I don't really remember, but it was like something that I didn't like think that it would be done that way.
It's not like a weird factory process. Like you can cut your own waffle
fries. Yeah. You should look it up. It's like God. It has been months since I've seen this. I want to say it's almost like a thing that you basically they cut it with, and they turn the potato 45 degrees or 90 degrees, and then they do it again. And it cuts these things and turns them into waffle fries. And it's like, oh, that makes it. When you see it, you'd be like, that makes a lot of sense.
I assumed they were all factory made. Like they had to all be factory.
Don't get me wrong. They probably are. And if you buy them at like frozen at the grocery store, they're probably a factory where like potatoes go in and waffles come out, right? But
the fact that I could make them at home, right, which then I could put them in my own deep fryer and get them to the crispy level that I want them to be, that fascinates me.
Yeah, no, it's not that difficult. I just never done it.
Sounds and looks difficult, but I have been proven wrong before.
When I'm making fries, like if I'm not making them from a bag, which I do. My kids have a couple brands they like, and they're fine. But my kids also really like it when I make potato wedges, like the steak fries. And I make those, and they come out really amazing. And I make some a little thinner because my daughter likes them a little thinner, a little crispier. I make some not as thin because my son likes them that way, and it's easy to just make little changes in how I cut them. That's how I make them at home,
thin and crispy. Although when I cut fries, I cut them into I just cut the potato into like circles. Basically just make like circular wedges because I'm too lazy to cut wedges. Like you just take a potato long ways, right? This is your potato. I just cut.
That's not a wedge at that point. That's just a potato slice. You're just making a fat potato chip.
You're right. Although the ones, if you get them really thin and you get a couple like actual potato chips in there, those are great.
Yeah, here's the problem is like you're making something that's like somewhere between a potato chip and like potatoes au gratin or something like that or whatever it is.
I'm too lazy to cut fries.
No, look, what you do is you take the potato, right? You wash it, like use a good russet potato. Wash it good, right? You turn it aside, you cut it in half, right? And then you take the half, lay it flat side down, and you cut it at quarter, half, quarter. Boom, boom, boom.
I've done it.
And then you do it to the other side. It's just as fast as getting it. Well, it's almost not just as fast, but effectively just as fast as like taking a potato and going and just chopping down it. And you get a thing that's a wedge and not a potato discus.
It's not a circle. This is a potato circle. A fat potato chip, as you'd like to call it.
A fat potato shit? What?
That's what your bidet is for.
Wash that potato away.
All right, Chick-fil-A fries are overrated. I'm just gonna stand by it. You guys,
I don't. Okay.
Failed.
When's the last time you went to Chick-fil-A?
They've been remodeling the Chick-fil-A over here. They just finished it. They've been remodeling it for probably like 7 months. It's crazy. It's a crazy looking building.
When's the last time you went to Chick-fil-A?
More than that.
In the last 5 years?
I got COVID, or I got it during COVID lockdown, delivered at least once that I can remember, and thinking like that wasn't a bad delivery. It was kind of overpriced, but so it's kind of everything that you get delivered.
Rachel says you went 3 or 4 years ago.
Now I've ordered it since then.
You just didn't get any for her? How should she feel about that?
I was alone, John. Out in the wild.
Out in the wild?
Yeah. I honestly, I'm pretty sure it was one of those days where it's like snowing a little bit, but there was nowhere you could eat inside still. So it might have been probably 2 years ago.
Okay. Go eat some more.
Hi,
and also don't demand fries that snap when you slightly try to bend them. If you want that, maybe go try a Burger King fry. Like stand in the drive-thru. Stand in the end of the drive-thru. Stand there and wait for someone to come through. And everyone that comes through be like, look, can I just have one fry?
Can we establish what you feel about McDonald's fries? Because I don't feel like you weighed in here.
No, I did. I overall, as far as the bigger fast food chains, I think McDonald's has the best fries of like that bigger group. The bigger group being like the group that's like everywhere in every state, blah, blah, blah.
How do you feel about Wendy's fries?
No, those are absolute garbage.
Yeah, they're garbage. They're garbage McDonald's fries.
Yeah, no, Wendy's fries are absolutely terrible. McDonald's fries, when McDonald does them right, they're amazing. When they do them just okay, then they're like, right? But like, there's a lot of places that have good, like Five Guys has good fries. Dick's Drive-In, which is a local Seattle place, has these like super greasy, floppy fries, but they're amazing. Freddy's has amazing fries and amazing fry sauce.
That's an opinion, but you can stand by it.
Freddy's has amazing fries.
How do we feel about crinkle cut fries?
Normally they're thicker than I want a fry to be, but they can be okay.
Agreed.
I don't want like Raising Cane. Yeah, like Raising Canes. By the way, my kids love Raising Canes, and they don't have it up here. So when I take them to Texas, I have to make sure you get them. You get that. The problem with Raising Canes is like when you go there, they look at you like, do you want chicken strips or do you want chicken strips? Because no matter what you get, you're getting chicken strips, and they're going to be good chicken strips. They're going to be very good chicken strips, but you really have to want chicken strips.
Yeah, and I just want flavor. I just want seasoning and flavor, and they don't have that.
Their chicken strips are good.
They're so bland. They're so basic.
Oh, maybe you just have a bad Cane's near you.
I've It's a relatively new Cane's, but I guess I have only gone to that singular Cane's ever. Like they opened 5 locations around us, but I only ever went to the one. And I've been there maybe a couple times. And don't get me wrong, they're fine chicken tenders. It's just they're just not amazing chicken tenders.
Okay, so a couple things. One, Rachel asked Cane's ? And if you're still confused and haven't figured it out yet, Rachel, we're talking Raising Cane's. So she also points out that you think everything is bland unless it's covered in hot sauce.
The other problem with Cane's is they have no sauce other than the Cane sauce.
The Cane sauce is good though.
It's not though.
It is. It turns out, Dave, Cane sauce, it's good stuff. Because okay, so you can go there and either get chicken strips or you can go there and get a chicken sandwich, which is like 2 or 3 chicken strips on like Texas toast, right?
Really bad Texas toast that everybody online loves. I don't get it.
I've never had it. If my options are chicken strips or chicken strips on toast, I might as well just get the chicken strips. Although it does come with a piece of toast, and I've always enjoyed it, but I don't think it's anything to rave about.
It tastes like movie theater butter on a piece of toast.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else you could ask for, honestly. But
real Texas toast.
But and then they get like coleslaw. Within their coleslaw is okay. It's nothing like to write home about, but it's not bad coleslaw.
Can I ask you a coleslaw question? Let's go.
Sure.
Does anybody have good coleslaw?
Yeah, coleslaw can be really good.
Yeah, from where? Tell me where, because everybody says, "Oh, this coleslaw is just I've never heard anybody like, "Yeah, this is good coleslaw."
Well, okay, so here's the thing with coleslaw. Coleslaw is effectively a salad. Like you ever go someplace like, oh, that place had amazing salad. And don't get me wrong, like just a basic salad. Like, oh, that place is amazing. No, it's quality lettuce with a couple of ingredients, and maybe they have a really good ranch dressing because some places just have fantastic ranch dressing. Coleslaw, there's definitely coleslaw I've had, and I can't think of where, but like, oh, I could eat this all day. But coleslaw is not the thing that you rant and rave about because it's coleslaw. It's like the nice, refreshing side that goes with your chicken or barbecue or something like that. That's like really good, and maybe you devour it all, but you're really more focused on the bigger part of the meal.
All right, I just want to clarify because no one's ever told me this is good coleslaw.
But no, there are definitely places that have bad coleslaw, and there's also like multiple different styles of coleslaw, and I'm really only into one of this. Like, I'll eat the other style, but it's not my favorite.
All right. Speaking of ranch, this is our last thing.
Okay.
If you find yourself in Walmart, John,
okay,
you have to go to the Van Leeuwen ice cream section and get the Hidden Valley Ranch flavor. And I expect you to try it.
Hidden Valley Ranch ice cream?
Ice cream. Mm-hmm. It's real. It's a real thing.
Okay, try to remind me. Only
Walmart.
Okay, so I almost never go to Walmart, and Carrie and I talk about this stuff. And Rachel, yes, creamy slaw is definitely the way to go over vinegary slaw. You are right. But anyway, I don't go to Walmart very often, and part of that is that I don't know. It has a reputation of some sort, and honestly, I think in most things it's probably similarly priced to Target, but also Target's more convenient for me when I go out, so I don't usually go to Walmart. Walmart's kind of off by itself, and Target is like by everything else here.
That's kind of how it is here too. But I agree with you. It's just going into Walmart is just worse than going into Target, and the price feels like it's the same.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's true, and I can see myself getting in trouble because I don't know that everyone agrees, and I don't know what the right answer is, and I'm sure there are definitely things at Target or at Walmart that are cheaper. I think it's just like the reputation that goes with it.
I'd like to establish that I live very near the worst Walmart in the country, like literally rated the worst Walmart in the country, and I've been in it plenty of times, and it is the worst store I've ever been in my entire life.
Yeah, I honestly I think if there was a more convenient Walmart, then I would go there way more often. But it's just not. It's out of the way. But who knows? Maybe I'll make a special stop by one to get this ranch ice cream. Now, is this going to be everywhere? Like all Walmarts are across the U.S. are going to have this? I've never heard of this brand before.
They made pizza ice cream. That was horrendous.
Okay, hold on a second. This sounds terrible.
It was terrible. They made Kraft macaroni and cheese ice cream.
Also sounds terrible.
It was terrible. Although Jeff was the one who came to try it here. You've met Jeff, okay? He liked it so much he took it home with him and said it was the best ice cream he's ever had in his entire life. And I don't think.
Also, I've met Jeff, and so I don't know what that says.
I don't know if he was entirely kidding. I think he legitimately liked it. So it tasted like Kraft macaroni.
Hold on. What is this company? What is this company trying to do? It sounds like they're trying to make disgusting things, and like, if we make this, a bunch of people will buy it real quick, and then we can stop.
Yeah, they
and
do
we
that.
Stole what we need to sell.
Except they'll put out like 6 flavors at a time, right, John? And it's pizza, Kraft macaroni and cheese, and then it's like gourmet strawberry cheesecake, and you're like, now that sounds totally normal. And you get the strawberry cheesecake, and you're like, man, this is really creamy and kind of good. And meanwhile, it's sitting right next to pizza flavored, which has little graham cracker pieces in it, a tomato swirl.
Oh God, no!
And cheese flavored ice cream. Okay, and
hi, Sean. Hi, Sean. I miss you.
Yeah, no, listen.
No, the second you said like tomato swirl.
Oh, it did. It had tomato swirl and like little graham cracker pieces that were supposed to taste like the crust. And it was basically the Kraft macaroni and cheese flavored ice cream with the tomato swirl. It was disgusting.
No. Like, there's no way. Okay, here's the thing. I love ranch. I will put ranch on most things. I say most things. I will put ranch on reasonable things. I put ranch on my pizza, on chicken, on salads, on, I don't know. I've known people who will put ranch on anything. And when I say anything, I mean they proved it with their cereal one day.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
But like it makes me think I need to try ranch ice cream. But ranch by itself is not good. You're not going to take a spoonful of ranch dressing and eat it. You could, but you're not going to go afterwards, right? Like, it needs to go on. Like, do I need to get good bread and dip it in this ice cream, or like dab my pizza in this ice cream? Like, what do I need to do? Dip a vegetable in it? I
want you to do it live on the show. I'll even Apple Pay you the money if you find it. I promise, because it's like $7 for like a tiny little like.
Okay, well, we will see if I can find it. I will do it. But if I do this, like, I have to do it right. Like, I need to bring it out. I need to have a spoon, and then I need to have like a slice of pizza. I need to have like a tomato. I need to have like a cucumber, a raw broccoli, like things that you would dip in ranch dip. I need to have those standing by so I could try it with all of them.
All right, I can't wait to
spread it on a bread.
All right, we'll talk. If you find it at Walmart, you can get whatever sides you want with it as well, and we'll make this happen. Okay,
sounds good.
That's been delicious discussions on the Snack Network with Dave and Jonny. I'm Dave. That's Jonny. Of course, if you guys enjoyed this program, you could be like our amazing patrons over at patreon.com/the Snack Network. You could be like Bobby Miller, our snack producer, who makes this channel incredibly possible. But you can just go, if you give even just $1 a month, you get the pre and post show of this show in your podcatcher. John and I talk about bidets secretly before his girlfriend comes over, and other experiences that you only get if you get that pre-show. I'm really selling this. It sounds way more exciting than it is.
I want to say, we had that one conversation where I shocked you way more than I thought I would about a bidet, and like the other stuff is just like, I don't know. We don't talk about cleaning our butts that often.
All right, John, I'm not going to play our punk rock intro.
Okay.
I'm going to play the other one that it's better. It's better intro.
Okay. Have I heard this one before?
Yes.
This is so
That's a show. Okay.
I really should have filled my water cup up before the show.
That's why I drink water during the show.
No, my mouth's all dry.
Thank you to our chat room for joining us before I take us off the air.
Thanks, guys.
Who else is here? Who's still here? Everybody should still be here.
Sean was here, and Bobby Miller, and
here. Yep. Mm-hmm.
And this amazing picture of me.
Rachel was here. Yep. I'm gonna post that.
Make that the picture that goes with it, I guess.
I can do that. Rachel, send me that picture. I think she just did.
Yeah, I did hear that loud ding in my ears.
Yeah, I think that was me receiving it. Because I can make that the thumbnail.
Perfect.
And you don't have to take a selfie. Take a selfie.
Is that like from some hip hop song or something?
That's the morning stream.
They say take a selfie?
Yeah, it's a really old morning stream joke.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not that old school.
They you know what, the one joke that's driving me the most bonkers is they've had like 20 opportunities this week to say pee poo instead of people, because they started doing pee poo in that like 2 episodes, and they haven't done it again.
Yeah, well, I think maybe they dropped that one. They're like, this is ridiculous.
This one's dumb. You should go listen to really, really early episodes of that show. They had a bunch of dumb bits.
Well, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I mean, think of all the dumb bits we've had and how like refined we'd be if we could do one thing for 15 years.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. This show might actually be good.
I know. Imagine if that was the case.
Okay, bye, chat room. We're going to go off the air.